Forge Gang, Footclan, let's go. I'm still hard, man. Let's go. Hard. Alright, audio is good. It's Butcher's Crossing, part 14. Part 14. Last thing I remember from the actual game was we got Javier. We arrested Javier and got him arrested by the feds because we're bouncing back, or we're ping ponging back and forth between Red Dead 1 and Red Dead 2, the longest running series on the channel here. So let's see. Oh, options. Okay. Hardcore. All right. All right. Allow me. There is Abraham Reyes. Is he the only person to go talk to? Oh, there's multiple. Eva in Peril, Daedalus and Son, arm wrestling, horse breaking job. Okay, I guess he's the only person I can go get a mission from, so some other time I can go do those other side things if need be or want. I don't have Mexican poncho. Yeah, let's go with the old Mexican poncho. There we go. Alright. So this stream is brought to you and powered by Audible, in case you didn't know. Let me check my audio, make sure it's still working good. Okay, yeah, it's still good. This stream is brought to you and powered by Audible. Audible is the greatest media library of books and audio shit. Yeah, so you can get Audible and you can listen to shit and, you know, while you're doing things. But in the meantime, I'll be playing Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. Butcher's Crossing is a book about Buffalo genocide. Dude, stop running. Oh, there's wolves. Where's the other one? Yeah, well, I just shot a cactus, the arm off a cactus. Don't know if that's really what I wanted to do, but okay. So I gotta turn my Bluetooth off so the thing can be heard. Okay, Kino audio here with Audible. I'm gonna try and turn it up as loud as I can, alright, so it can be heard. The mic down a little bit. Alright, this is chapter 14 of Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. It's an hour long. This is the end of chapter 13.
Schneider's hat. We ought not to leave it there. Come on, Miller said. It's going to get dark. Andrews mounted his horse and followed Miller and Charlie Hahn as they rode slowly away from the river.
That's one.
Part 3.
Now we're in part 3.
On a bleak afternoon late in May, 3 men rode in an easterly direction along the Smoky Hill Trail. A northern wind slanted a fine cold rain upon them, so that they huddled together, their faces turned down and away. For 10 days they had come in nearly a straight line across the Great Plains, And the two horses they're carrying were tired. Their heads drooped downward and their bony sides heaved in the exertion of walking on level ground. Shortly past mid-afternoon, the sun broke through the slate-like clouds and the wind died. Steam rose from the mud through which their horses stumbled, and the wet heat stifled the men who sat lethargically on their saddles. On their right were still visible the low-lying trees and bushes that lined the banks of the Smoky Hill River.
Oh,
For
shit.
several miles, they had been off the trail, cutting across the flat country toward Butcher's Crossing.
An appointed time.
Voltealo. Quítate, estúpido. Le voy a dar un balazo. Quítate, pendejo. Quítate. 1, 2, 3. Bang.
¡Que viva México!
Oh, this is what revolution looks like.
No, para atrás.
Let's go. What's up, interdimensional lizards? The revolution is kicked off. This is what they imagine it is like in Portland. I don't even know if what's going on in Portland is real. Like, it could all just be AI.
Welcome to Mexico. My brothers and I are just discussing the future of our country.
Okay, let this man go. And who are you, gringo? I'm no one. But unless you want this town to tear you and your boys to shreds, I suggest you let him go.
And you think you could tell me what to do, friend?
Oh, you should listen to him, friend.
Look at that. You want to risk it?
Want to risk it for the
The
biscuit?
American is a drunk. If I were you, I would pull that trigger.
Protect our Dan, Americano.
Ya, mátalo.
¡Dejen mi hombre!
¡Mierda! ¡Ay, Dios mío!
Oh,
Santa Maria.
So you want to settle this now, friend? Or you want me to shoot you in the head right now for that poor girl?
Okay, but we fight like men, not like dogs.
to the death? Oh shit. Oh fuck. I forgot how to duel. I've lost every duel that I've done on this. Like, what the hell? Retry. Like, what am I supposed to press? I don't even understand, bro. Like, makes no sense, dude.
We'll be there before dark. Charlie Hodge, sitting behind Miller, eased his buttocks on the bony rump of the horse.
Whoa.
His good hand was hooked into Miller's belt, and the stump of his right wrist hung
Okay.
loosely at his side. He looked across at Andrews, who rode abreast of Miller, but there was no recognition in his eyes. His lips moved silently, and every now and then his head bobbed nervously, as if he responded to
shit.
something that the
Okay.
others did not hear.
I see what I'm
A
supposed to
little
do
more than an
now.
hour later, they were in sight of the humped bank of the narrow stream that cut across the road to Butcher's Crossing. Miller dug his heels into his horse's sides. The horse jumped forward, trotted for a few moments, and then settled into its usual slow gait. Andrews raised himself in his saddle, but he could not see the town above the high banks of the stream. Where they rode now, the rain had not fallen, and the dust,
Bro.
stirred by the slow shuffle of their horses' hooves, rose about them and clung to their damp clothing and streaked their faces where the sweat ran. They came up the road over the hump of river snowbank, and Andrews got a quick glimpse of Butcher's Crossing before they descended into the narrow gully where the shallow stream ran. It was little fuller than it had been last fall. The water that trickled along its bed was a thick, muddy
Okay,
brown.
draw.
The men let their horses halt in the middle and drink of the muddy water before they urged them on. They passed on their left a clump of cottonwoods,
Okay.
scrawny and bare in new leafage. Again, Andrews strained his eyes eastward toward Butcher's Crossing. In the late afternoon sun, the buildings were ruddy where they were not sharply cast in shadow. A lone horse grazed between themselves and the town. Though several hundred yards distant, it raised its head at their approach and trotted away in a short burst of speed. "Let's turn in here for a minute," Miller said and jerked his head in the direction of the wagon track road to the right. "We got things to talk over with McDonald." "What?" Andrews said. "What do we need to talk to him about?" "The hides. Boy, the hides," Miller said impatiently.
The hides.
Senor, there are prisoners in jail who will fight on our side. Can you save them?
Leave the speeches to me,
"We still got better than 3,000 hides waiting for us where we left them." "Of course," Andrews said. "For a minute I forgot." He turned his
3,000
horse
hides.
and rode beside Miller upon the twin tracks of earth worn bare by passing wagons. Here and there in the wagon track, small tufts of new grass sprouted and spread to the level stretch of grass that covered the prairie. "Looks like McDonald had a good look." "The hides." Andrews looked up. Bales of buffalo hides were piled around the tiny shack that served McDonald as an office, so that as the men rode up, they could see only a small section. The bales spread out from the immediate area of the shack and lay irregularly about the edges of the fenced brining pits. Scattered among the bales were a dozen or more wagons, some upright, blistered and warped in the heat, their wheels sunk in the earth, and grass grew green and swollen above their rims. Others were overturned, and bands about the spoke wheels, showing brilliant spots of rust in the afternoon sun. Andrews turned to Miller and started to speak, but the expression on Miller's face stayed
Did she
him.
block? Hell.
Beneath the black curly beard, Miller's mouth was loose with puzzlement. His large eyes narrowed as they surveyed the scene. "Something's wrong here," he said, and dismounted from his horse, leaving Charlie Hodge seated slightly behind his horse. Andrews got off his horse and followed Miller as he threaded his way among the bales of hides toward McDonald's shack.
Dude,
The door
move.
of the shack was loose on its rusted hinges. Miller pushed it open, and the two men went inside. Papers lay scattered on the floor. Open ledgers had spilled from untidy piles, and the chair behind McDonald's desk was overturned. Andrews stooped and picked up a sheet of paper from the floor. The writing had been washed away, but the print of a heel mark still showed. He picked up another showed the digits of McDonald's weapon. "Looks like Mr. McDonald hasn't been here for some time," Andrews said. For several moments, Miller looked somber. "Come on," he said abruptly, and turned and clumped across the floor, his feet grinding into the scattered papers. Andrews followed him outside. The men mounted their horses and rode away from the shack toward Butcher's Crossing. The single street that bisected the group of shacks made up the town. From the blacksmith shop to the right, in the light shadows of the open shelter,
I got something done.
set back from the road was the large sleeping house that lodged many of the hunters during their brief stays in the town. The muslin covering of one of the high windows was
The Muslim cover. What?
sagged downward and moved sluggishly in the light, hot breeze. Andrews turned his head. In the dimness of the livery stable, two horses drowsed, standing upright over
Vamos,
empty
mis
feed
hermanos.
troughs.
Tomamos la mansión
As
de
they passed
Allende.
Jackson's saloon, two men who had been sitting on the long bench beside the doorway of the saloon very slowly
Tienen una ametralladora.
to the edge of the table. Watched the three men. Miller looked closely at the man. Shook his head at Andrews.
Shit.
Looks like everybody's asleep or dead. Running right without them. They stopped their horses in front of Butcher's hotel, wrapped their reins loosely around the hitching post several yards away. dimness of the imposing an aging man dressed in
Oh shit.
the man's grasping
I told you I want no one else.
closed and the chair came forward. For an instant he glowered sightlessly, and he blinked.
Go for the
Got up
machine gun,
and came
Joe.
unsteadily to the counter, yawning and scratching the gray stubble around his chin. Can I do for
Through
you?
the door with no powder barrels.
Yawned again.
We will set up the barrels.
We want
Wait
2
for my
rooms,
signal.
Miller said eagerly, and threw his bedroll across the counter. Dust exploded silently upward and hung in the dim
Ahora,
air.
hermanos, shoot the barrels.
2 rooms. You want 2 rooms? His bedroll down beside Miller.
They're running back this side. Adelante, a la mansión.
The old man still looking at Miller nodded and shoved the ledger which the old man had opened.
Oh shit. I killed too many of Reyes'
We want
men.
some tubs and some hot water and some soap and
I didn't
raisins.
mean to kill his
How much
men, my
will that be?
bad.
The old man scratched his chin. Well now, fellas used to pay for such a job. I paid too
Oh fuck.
2 bits apiece. I think I'll be able to heat up some water for you. What's the matter with this damn town? Miller said loudly, and again slapped his palm upon the counter. Did everybody die? The old man shrugged nervously. I don't know, mister. I've only been here a few days myself. On my way to Denver and ran out of money. Man said, take care of this place good. That's all I know.
Damn, so the town
I don't suppose you've heard of a
that
man
they
named
left is just
Donald.
that they got back to is abandoned.
Like I said, I've only been here. All right. Where are
Oh my god, come on.
Lead the horses over to the livery stable, Miller said. They need taken care of bad. The horses over to the livery stable, the old man repeated.
A la mansión.
Miller and Andrews picked up their bedrolls and went to the stairs. The dust lay smooth on the steps. Looks like one of the first customers of the
More price.
That's wrong. With Charlie Hodge between them, the 3 men pulled together on the stairs.
Oh, come on, dude.
Things feel. Their rooms were side by side just off the stairs. The number on Andrew's key was 17. As Miller and Charlie Hodge started into their room, Andrews said, if I get through before you do, I'll be outside. I want to look around a little. Miller nodded and pushed Charlie Hodge before
Oh,
a billow of mist in the air.
oh, come on.
Andrews unrolled the mattress on the narrow rope bed and sat on the bare chicken. He removed his shoes, fumbling with the strips of buffalo hide that months before had replaced the original palms. The soles were worn thin.
But
The uppers had cracked through. He held one shoe in his hands. and
Traigan
gazed at
hachas.
it several
Echen la puerta abajo.
Curiously, he pulled against the leather. It gripped like heavy paper. Quickly, he removed the rest of his clothing. He moved an aisle beside the bed. He unstrapped his stained and crumpled money belt and dropped it on the mattress. Naked, he rose from the bed and stood in the center of the room in the amber light that came through the window. He looked down at its bare flesh. It was a dirty, grayish white like the underbelly of a fish.
whoa.
He pushed his forefinger over the belly. Dirt.
What the?
He shouted.
Unlimited ammo is great. Hard.
The old man looked curiously at Andrews, who remained sitting on the bed. My God, he said, you men sure got a powerful stick since you had a band.
Damn. Shots fired.
Come on! We can still get to my stagecoach!
Go then. I'll
Cover you.
It's allende, Wilson! Come on, Joe!
It's Bill.
Vámonos! ¡Date prisa, cabrón!
Come on, Joe! Let's get to the horses!
It's time to stop running, Bill. That's better. Mi nombre es John Marston.
Mi nombre es John Marston. Okay, thanks for that assist, bud. Disable Williamson stagecoach.
Not since last August. Where you been? Colorado, Texas. Prospect. For what? Andrews looked at him, tired, surprised. Buffalo. The old man said and nodded vaguely. I think I hear once they...
You clearly don't like me.
Once? Damn it, I gotta take that machine gun out.
Just let me know. Andrews pointed to the heap of clothing on the floor beside the bed.
They're getting
You
away! We
might
have to
want to
stop
take
them!
these out with you and get me some new ones. The old man picked up the clothing, holding it in.
Vámonos! ¡Date prisa, cabrón!
Andrews got a bill from his money belt.
Our horses
Put it in
will
the
follow!
man's
We
on.
cannot let them get away!
What
Didn't
do I
have
do
to
with
be
these?
this way, Bill!
Man asked, moving the clothing slightly. Burn them, Andrews said. The man refused. Any special
Don't make you a man after all.
clean ones, Andrews said.
Clean clothes.
Cackled and went out of the room. Andrews did not move from the bed until he returned with 2 buckets of water. He watched as the old man poured them into the tub. From his pockets, the old man withdrew a razor, a pair of scissors, and a large bar of yellow soap. I had to buy the razor, he said, but the scissors is mine. I'll bring the things up right. Thanks, Andrews said. And you might as well be heating up some more water. The old man nodded. And I think you might be already got some stuff. Andrews waited after the old man had left. Then he stepped. Watching the blind
Shit.
ecstasy, the dirt fall away in long strips. So, his blood
That's your work.
tiny
Fuck with Abigail! We all did!
Now I'm fucking with you, Bill.
Some men leaving long red welts. The spices on his body. He soaked his hair and beard and washed the
Shouldn't have left me to die, Bill.
Well, nobody wanted...
his own stench released by the cleansing he
What
gave
the hell
himself.
are you doing? Find my freedom, pendejo! Now shut up, dummy, and get out of the wagon! Apúrate!
I'm coming out! Don't shoot! Here, take Williamson. Just let me live. I will leave the country, I promise.
You always was weak-minded.
You're the one who let Dutch drive you insane.
Dutch wanted you dead. We all did.
Well, I'm going after him next. I'll outlive all of you.
You always was a traitor. You bastard orphan!
And you always was a dumb, inbred hick.
Esta noche duermo en tu cama, cabrón. Allende is dead. Mexico is mine.
Bill's dead.
My people are free, and it is all thanks to you, John.
Thanks to the white
And to the
man.
people who laid down their lives. People People like Louisa.
Oh, yes. She was very brave. She will be missed. Who was she?
Your peasant girl wife to be?
Oh, yes, of course. She will have a day named after her. Laura's Day.
Louisa.
What? Oh, yes, I know Laura as well. Magnificent girl. Like riding a pompous bull it was, amigo. You never saw anything like it. Anyway, enough about sport. Let's get back to politics. I trust you will join us in riding on the Capitol.
I'd love to, but with Williamson dead, my jailers need me back in Blackwater.
Hey, que hacen? Levanten sing. Well, I must say, I'll miss you, John Marston.
I doubt you'll even remember me, Abraham, but it's been an experience. Good luck with
It's
the
been
revolution.
cultural
If
enrichment
you
for
win
sure.
power, remember why you wanted it.
Well, travel safely, amigo. Vámonos.
No more fancy words. You've discovered the Reyes Rebels outfit. It will make the law treat you kindly in Mexico. Well, if I ever go to Mexico, I guess I'll wear that. 45 minutes left on this.
When the old man came back in his room with fresh water, Andrews, naked and dripping grayish water on the bare floor, helped him lug the tub to the open window. They emptied it on the sidewalk below.
Blackwater.
Water splashed into the street and was immediately absorbed into the dust. Sheesh.
The hell is Blackwater at?
That's mighty powerful water. He had brought Andrew's new clothes with him and had tossed them upon the bed before they emptied the water. Now he pointed to them. Oh,
Up here.
it was the nearest I can get
I gotta go meet the Fed.
They'll be all right, Andrews said. He bathed
Great Plains.
leisurely, building suds over his body and watching them float on the surface of the water. At last he stepped from the tub and toweled himself dry, marveling at the whiteness of his skin and
Let's go to
slapping
Stagecoach.
rosy welts of hair. Then he went to the wash basin where the old man had left the razor and scissors. He raised his eyes to the mirror that was hung crookedly above the basin.
Damn, that is really pretty,
His face dimly
even for a video game.
streams where they had wandered to the mountains across the Great Plains. And though he had grown used
Great Plains, dude. I literally have to go to the Great Plains.
he was not prepared for what he saw in the mirror. His beard still damp, lay twisted in light brown cords on the
Dude hasn't bathed in like a year or something.
bearded himself in a mask.
Hunting buffalo. What the?
His face like that. The upper half of his face was a bloodless brown, darker than his beard or hair. It had hardened in the weather, so that he could see no expression, no identity where he looked. His hair
Oh, come on.
nearly to his shoulders. Staring at himself
Dude.
from side to side. Then he slowly took up the
Who the
scissors
fuck is shooting at me?
and started cutting away his beard. The scissors were dull, and the strands of hair that he caught and lifted in one hand slipped between the blades, so that he had to angle the scissored blades to his face, half cutting and half hacking at the tough, fine hair. When he had reduced the beard to a long stubble, he soaked his face with the yellow soap he had bathed
I
in
guess I need to go.
and drew the razor in short, careful strokes over his skin. When he finished, he rinsed the soap from his face and looked at himself again in the mirror. Where the beard had been, his flesh was a dead white, startling against the brown of his forehead and cheeks.
I just need to
He
fucking get
flexed
here
the
somehow.
muscles of his face, retracting the mouth in a mirthless grin, until the skin along his jaw between it felt numb.
Alright, fuck you.
His whole face was diminished, and it stared palely at him from its tangled hair.
Yeah, I'll just ride and we'll listen to this story here.
Thick ropes about his face. After several
But yeah, I
minutes,
hope
he
everyone's
stood
been
back
doing good.
and surveyed his work.
I'm
His
just
hair was
chilling.
awkwardly and unevenly cut, but it no longer made his
Started a new job, so been kind of just diving into that and kind of trying to just focus on that right now. learn what I can and shit, you know. So, but I felt the need for speed, horsepower, real shit, you know, and to make another installment in the Red Dead Rockstar anthology series here.
Face appeared that of a child. He brushed together the tufts of hair that had settled on the table, crushed them in his hands, and dropped them out of his window, where they dispersed in the air and floated slowly to the ground, catching the late sunlight and flashing lights, and then disappearing as they settled on the sidewalk of the earth below him. The clothes that the old man had got for him were rough and ill-fitting, but the coarse, clean feel of them gave his body a vitality and a sense of delicacy that it had not had in many months. He turned the bottoms of the sharply creased black broadcloth trousers.
Only thing that sucks is there's no auto run, like in Red Dead 2. So I can't go AFK and go smoke or something. I will on the next cinematic though.
He went down the stairs and through the lobby and stood on the board sidewalk outside.
I've been posting World of Warcraft clips of just me playing by myself, leveling my shaman, and I've lost subscribers. I think that's pretty fucking hilarious. But I don't do it for the subs. Y'all know that. Border crossing. Whoa, leaving Mexico. Alright. Well, we're listening to Butcher's Crossing. We're at the border crossing. Borders used to just be wooden bridges with no security checks. What do you think about that?
The large stable, the two horses that had brought them into Butcher's Crossing, munched slowly over a trough of grain. He started to go into the stable, but he did not. He turned slowly and walked back toward the hotel. He leaned against the door frame and surveyed that part of the town he could see, and waited for Miller and Charlie Hodge to come down and join him. The sun had gone down, and the diffused, tremendous light from the west caught the dusty haze that hung over the town, softening the
I remember that time Shaggy asked Ethan Ralph if he knew who the Pinkertons were, because they were in Red Dead Redemption. What a fucking idiot.
Shorn of its black beard was heavy and white on his massive shoulders. Andrews looked at him with some surprise. Except for his torn and filthy clothing, he looked precisely as he had months before, when Andrews had first walked up to him at the table in Jackson's saloon.
Yeah. Do you know who the Pinkertons are? They're from Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. Alright, so I got Javier, killed Dill, going after Dutch next. Dutch!
It was Charlie Hodge who had undergone the most marked change in appearance.
Charlie Hodge, literally insane old man.
As closely as possible with scissors, though evidently Miller had not risked using a razor.
Ooh,
Beneath the gray stubble, Charlie Hodge's face had looked.
I just thought, go and meet the gunslinger by the wall. It is October, so I need to be playing some more spooky games. I've got oh shit, fuck all that. I've got Silent Hill. I need to play Halloween Night, maybe Legacy of Kain, not Legacy of Kain, but well yeah, I guess it's Legacy of Kain. It's Blood Omen 1 that I've streamed before, you know. Halloween Ritual though stream was always a live stream, but I don't do live stream like live streams no more. That is done. It's cooked and over. An era forgot, but I do still play like I was playing Until Dawn every Halloween. I think I played Dustborn last Halloween as a joke. like the most terrifying game ever made, and it's a game about like these futuristic tranny rock band or whatever. Like I was doing that to be you know, jokes. It's a David Cage game though, so you know, it's the age of Cage. What, lady? What help you? Mm. They stole your wagon with all your supplies in it? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, lady. So, these old boys were out hunting buffalo in the Colorado mountains for like a year, and then they got like froze in. You failed to stop the crime. Okay, I don't give a fuck. The story right now, at this point in the story, these boys have been, and men have been hunting buffalo, like genociding buffalo for like a year or more. They've got like 3,000 hides or whatever. And I actually think old boy just died. Like, they lost more hides than they had. Like, the skinner who skinned all of them, like, he got killed in the river or whatever. But they were, like, hunting buffalo because it was really lucrative at the time. And they go hunt these buffalo for, like, a year, and then they get frozen in, real bad winter. And they're just like stuck, and then they finally get back to the place that they left from. That was like this big fucking buffalo trading town, and like it's abandoned and nothing's there. This is the mysterious man. Talk to the man.
Hello, John. John Marston.
Do I know you?
I hope so. I seem to know you.
I'm pretty good at remembering faces.
Are you? Do you remember Hattie McCourt's face?
Who?
She was a girl Dutch Vanderlyn shot in the head on that raid on the ferry a few years back. Same one you got shot on.
Whoa.
Pretty girl. Until her eye was hanging out by a thread of tendon, and her brain was plastered over a wall.
Dude, I think I remember that.
Not really.
Then why would you remember me, friend? You've forgotten far more important people than me.
What's your game, friend?
I don't have a game, John. Listen, sometimes I just wish I'd known more about life.
Red Dead community has speculated that this mysterious man is like
A friend of
Satan.
mine, as drunk as a skunk.
He knows a lot of shit that he shouldn't know. He's just some random fucker.
He's gonna be unfaithful to his dear wife. Why don't you head over there? See if you can advise him how best to proceed.
Nah, I'm not gonna go to
Who do you
Thieves
think
Landing.
I am?
I know what you are, John. Just if you've got the time, friend.
The mysterious man, very strange man's friend in Thieves Landing. Visit the strange man's friend. There's this mission that you gotta go pick these flowers or whatever, and you go around and you pick all these flowers for this old man to bring to his wife. His wife has been dead for like 20 years or whatever. She's just like a corpse skeleton in the fucking bed. Like, I guess he went crazy or whatever. Or, I mean, I don't know. The Old West, like, shit was probably wild back then, man. People were like, there ain't no telling what the fuck's going on then, man. Alright, where do I need to go? I need to go to the Great Plains, but there's no stagecoach there, which I think is just a load of bullshit. So I'm gonna go back to this this story brought to you by Audible, Butcher's Crossing, written by John Williams. It's also a movie with Nicolas Cage in it. If you're big into Nicolas Cage, check out Butcher's Crossing. He's the main fucker, like, bastard guy.
Hey,
Andrew, not Andrews, Miller.
The eyes were caverns and wasted, and the mouth had gone snap. The lips moved unevenly over the broken teeth of no sound. Charlie Hodge stood inert in his hole as the car, hanging at his sides, and stopped with his right wrist protruding from his sleeve. Joel never said, "You've got to find McDonald." Andrews nodded, and the three men went to the north side into the dusty street, angling east to the low long-front Jackson saloon.
That's what I've
One
been
by
after.
one, Miller first and Andrews last, they went into the narrow, long-ceilinged bar. It was deserted. Only one of the half-dozen or so lanterns that hung from the sooty rafters was lighted, and its dim glow met the light from outside that came through the front door, casting the room into great flat shadows. On the blank bar stood a bottle of whiskey, half empty. Beside it was an empty glass. Miller strode to the bar and slapped his hand heavily upon it, causing the empty glass to jump and teeter on its edge. "Hey!" Miller called and called again. "Hey, bartender!"
There we
No
go.
one answered his call. Miller shrugged, took the bottle of whiskey by its neck, and poured the glass nearly full. "Here," he said to Charlie Hodge, and pushed the glass toward him. "It's on the house." Charlie Hodge, standing beside him,
I think this is the old man right here I was talking about.
at the drink of whiskey. His eyes turned
You don't have enough flowers for Billy. Go pick more before returning to Billy.
forward toward the bar, his feet moving just quickly enough to keep balance of his body. He took the drink unsteadily, sloshing over his hand and wrist, and put it thirstily to his lips, leaning his head back and taking it in long, noisy gulps. "Take it slow," Miller said, grasping his crippled arm and shaking it. "You ain't had any in a long time." Charlie Hodge shook his arm.
That's what I
His
wanted.
hand were a fly upon bare skin. He set the glass down, empty. His eyes were streaming, and he gasped as if he had been running a long distance. Then his face tightened and paled. He held his breath for an instant.
Come on.
Almost touched the pain. His hard and wretched mind.
Damn, bro.
Advanced. He poured only an inch of whiskey into the glass.
Party foul.
Try her again. Charlie Hodge drank it in a single gulp. He waited for a moment, then nodded. Miller filled the glass again.
Maybe Halloween night, Mafia the Old Country. Mafia the Old Country is coming soon, I swear. Can't wait to fucking play that shit. Whoa!
One day you'll all be Dark Peckerhead.
They returned his stare dully. He looked away. At the other table were two men.
What is this?
Excuse me, mister.
Yeah, what the hell do you want?
Look, don't ask how, but I know what you're about to do. You don't want to do this.
The hell are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, mister. I'm just here to say I don't think you should go through with it. Your wife, she loves you.
Shit, mister. I don't know who or what you are, but I guess I'm grateful. I guess you're right. I was raised better than this.
Don't mention it. Go on now.
Hell yeah.
You don't have to hover over me like a fly. I'm going home.
Alright. So, we did a good deed. We got a lot of honor for that. Let me see if...
Did a good deed. We got
Alright, that's still good. Mike hasn't been giving me fuck shit, which is great. Alright. Normally it does. Oh shit. Alright, back to Chapter 14. There's 34 minutes, 50 seconds left. This stream is brought to you and powered by Audible. Audible is the shit. It is the greatest thing you can... I literally don't even have a subscription to Audible anymore. When I did, I downloaded this book. I also downloaded Mein Kampf. It is 12 hours long. That's on Audible. So thank Audible.
Guess we're gonna get some.
I listened to Mein Kampf like when I was working 12 hours. I could listen to it in what wood shift, but it's hard to listen to Mein Kampf like all the way through. I mean, I did once, but yeah, I've listened to it like at least 4 times. Granted, it is an English translation, you know. You need to, it's better in the original German, I've heard, but, I mean, unless I get on Duolingo and fucking learn German. Which doesn't really help me in, life right now. The Germans are just a bunch of cucks, and I'm, like, surrounded by Mexicans, so I need to learn Spanish, or at least get better at it.
Glanced at them and then returned to a low-voiced conversation. One of the men wore a white shirt and an apron. He was very small and fat, with large mustaches and a perfectly round face that glistened in the dimness. Miller clumped across the rough floor and stood beside the table. "You the bartender?" he asked the small man.
You the bartender, boy.
"Looking for McDonald," Miller said. "Where's he staying?" "I never heard of no McDonald."
Old MacDonald. He had a farm.
Used to be the hide buyer around here.
Yeah.
His place is just out of town by the creek, named J.D. McDonald. The bartender had not turned again while
This
he
is
was
like
speaking. Miller let his hand fall.
very nice city. Very nice city you got here.
You pay attention when I'm talking to you.
Whoa.
Yes, sir, the bartender said. He did not move beneath Miller's grasp.
I want to take my horse so you can shit on the lawn here. Where's a hitch at?
Yes, sir.
Ain't got no hitch.
He licked his lips and put one hand on his shoulder and rubbed it. I heard you. But
I hitch him to this light post? Come on, you could hitch him to a light post.
I don't know anything
No?
about any McDonald or any hide buyer. All right, Miller said. He stepped back. You go in the bar and bring us back a bottle of whiskey and some eats. My friend here, he pointed to Charlie Hodge, threw up behind your counter. You better clean it up. Yes, sir, the bartender said. All I'll be able to get for you is some fried side meat and warmed up beans. That be all right?
Fried sad meat and some warmed up beans.
Several feet away from
What do you think about that, bud?
Andrews and Charlie Hodge followed behind him. That son of a bitch McDonald.
The hell is sad
He's run
meat?
out on us. Now we probably won't be able to get any money for those.
What the hell is this?
until we deliver them.
Talk to the man.
Andrews
Hello
said,
there, sir.
Hello, good sir.
A man who can do an honest day's work for an honest day's pay.
Oh, yeah?
Then looks can be deceiving, pal.
Perfect. As honesty is in my business the worst policy. I work for our well-respected Governor Nate Johns.
That makes sense.
Now, there is a certain individual spreading nasty rumors about Mr. Johns. I'd like you to put a stop to this vile gossip and malingering.
Suppose I can handle that? For the right price?
Now, this individual has had the misfortune to be photographed enjoying some rather inappropriate company. Been seen with a local whore. Take these photographs to him. After you take care of business, return to me and I'll pay up the reward for your services. You're doing great things for your state, dear friend.
Bro, what the hell is this? The fucking Epstein files? Rockstar knew all along? Blackmail photographs. Show the photographs to the political opponent. Show the American lobbyist. Okay. Just for the lulz. I'm gonna go work the propaganda and show these blackmail photos to this Oh, come back between 7 and 6. Oh, fuck. Games will get you like that, like on like the time thing. Like you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Come back between 7 and 10 p.m. Is there a place to rent? Can I, like, a house? Is that my house? I hope so. I don't remember buying a house here, but maybe the game gave me one. I don't know. Time advances by 7 hours every time you save it. Alright. Well, it says this is my house. Nope. There's not a house to be seen here. There's gambling. Oh, maybe I need to go in here. Have a drink, sure, I guess. Bourbon, damn. Can you give me a room?
Mr. McDonald probably just got tired of paperwork and took off. There are too many lines back at his place for him just to leave them.
Just leave the bottle, buddy.
I never trusted him. Don't worry, Andrew said, and looked restless.
Did it let you buy the bottle? No.
One of the two women whispered something to her companion and got up from the table. She fixed a smile on her face and walked loosely across the floor toward her. Her face was swarthy and thin, and her sparse black hair was fluffed in wisps about it. Honey, she said in a thin voice, looking at her, her lips pulled back over her teeth.
Where the fuck is this house?
Miller leaned back in his chair and looked at her with no expression on his face. He blinked twice, slowly, and said,
I want to advance time.
"Have a drink." The man brings a bottle. The woman sighed and seated herself between Andrews and Miller. Quickly, expertly, she looked them over with small black eyes that moved stiffly behind puffed eyelids. She let the smile loosen on her face. Looks like you boys ain't been in town for a long time. Hunters? Yeah. Don't mind me, what's wrong, man? Is town dying?
Did this town die? Yeah. Whoa.
Excuse me, madam.
The bartender grunted and got her glass from the other table. You want my friend to join us? The woman said, jerking her thumb in the direction of the table where the other woman waited torpidly. We get made up at a party.
Bro, what the hell?
This is all right. Now, what happened in this town? It's been pretty dead the last few months, the woman said. No hunters at all. But you wait till fall. It'll pick up again. Miller grunted. Hunting go back. She laughed. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about that. She
Bit of poetic justice.
I don't do
Me,
much talking,
Cornelius
but that ain't my line. You've been here long? Miller asked. Over here, she said, and nodded sadly. This little town's been good to me. I hate to see it slow down. Andrews cleared his throat. Are many of the same girls still here? She didn't smile. The skin.
Damn, a whole 2 bands for fucking $20.
She drank deeply from the glass of whiskey she poured. If you've been around a year, I said, you must have heard of McDonald, the hide buyers. He's still around? The woman coughed and nodded. Last I heard, he was still.
Time is it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
She said. Last I heard, he was staying in the old bunkhouse out back. Miller pushed his barely tasted glass of whiskey in front of Charlie Hodge. Drink it, he said, and let's get out of here. Oh, come on, the woman said. I thought we was going to have a little party. You take what's left of this bottle, Miller said, and you and your friend can have a party. We got business. Oh, come on, honey, the woman said, and put her hand on Miller's arm. Miller looked at her hand for a moment, and then, casually, with a flick of his fingers, brushed it off, as if it were an insect that had dropped there. Well, the woman said, and smiled fixedly. Thanks for the bottle. She took its neck in her bony fingers and got up from the table. Wait, Andrews said as she started to move away. There was a girl here last year. Her name was Francine. I was wondering if she was still around. Francine? Sure, she's still around, but not for long. She's been packing the last few days. You want me to go up and get her? No.
I guess I'll go play poker.
Thank you. I'll see you later. He leaned back in his chair and did not look at Miller. For God's sake, Miller said. Schneider was right. You have had that little whore on your mind.
Feel like sitting
I
there
almost
for a
forgot
hand or
about
two?
her. Why not? Well, you do what you want to about her, but right now we got more important things. Don't you want to wait for our food? Andrews said. You can eat later if you want, Miller said. Right now we get this McDonald business settled. They roused Charlie Hodge from his contemplation of the empty glass and went out of the saloon in the dusk. No lights cut through the broken
Yeah, skip help. I don't need fucking help playing.
sidewalks as they went up the street. Beyond Jackson's saloon, they turned to their right and made their way past the outdoor staircase that led to the upper floor of Jackson's. As they walked, Andrews looked up at the dark landing and the darker rectangle at the door, and continued looking upward as they passed the building. At the back, he saw, through a window, the faint glow of a lamp, but he could see no movement in the room from which the light came.
I'm gonna check.
He stumbled in the thick grass that grew in the open field over which they walked. Thereafter, he looked before him and guided Charlie Hodge beside him.
Okay, then.
Some 200 yards from the rear of Jackson's saloon,
Let's go.
in a westerly angle, the low, flat-roofed sleeping house rose vaguely in the dark. There's somebody in there.
Always nice to see
I can see
an
a
old
light.
friend.
A weak glow came from the half-open door.
I'm gonna call her.
Miller went a few steps ahead of the
Already?
others and kicked it open. The three men crowded in.
Sorry, buddy.
Andrews saw a single huge room, low
Guess I'm
raftered and
folding.
perfectly square.
I'm out.
20 or 30 beds were scattered about the room. Some were overturned and others were placed at random angles to each other. None of these held mattresses and none was occupied. At the far end of the room in a corner, a dim lantern burned, throwing into shadow the shape of a man who sat on the edge of a bed hunched over a low table. At the sound of the man entering, he lifted his head. McDonald! Miller called. The figure rose from the bed and backed out of the light. Who's that? He asked in a vague, querulous voice.
Lowball him.
Three men advanced toward him, moving through the scattered bed frames.
The chink folds every time I raise it just by like 20.
McDonald lowered his head and peered out of
Got a pair of 8s, queen.
All you.
The men came into the dim
Oh, I got 3 pair, queen high.
corner rafters. McDonald
Right?
came close to them and
Yeah, I've got 3 8s.
faces to another, blinking slowly.
Forge gang. What's up, Imperator Forge? What's up, homie? Sorry I missed your first hour. It's alright, bro. I missed Surfer's whole 5-hour stream. I was watching shit and reading shit and like looking at some history and shit, and like I didn't even know that nigga was streaming until I saw like when I was in chat. I was like, whoa, and you were there. But I got three pair. I got 3/8 queen high. I'm gonna raise him.
Are we gonna be men about this?
Call it.
I think I'm gonna call.
Holy shit. I missed his cooking. Oh no. Oh, did I win? Oh shit, I won. I won. Let's go. I won $1,000 on that.
You leave now? Not fair.
I think I'll leave while the going's good.
I don't like an empty-seated poker table.
I won $100. I made $100 profit off that. Alright, so I need to go to this place by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 o'clock, I can go give these blackmail photos to the American lobbyist. It's probably like the guy looks really Jewish. Like I'm not even like Rockstar. This is like the last great Rockstar game that Rockstar made. Was like fucking Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2. $7 a.m. and 6 p.m. It's literally fucking 6:24 or something. Red Dead Redemption is definitely better. 1 is pretty good. Like it's a very beautiful game even still. Like this is just a remaster, or not a remaster. It's a relaunch or whatever. Like they just gave it like newer graphics and was like, yeah. But they didn't like put like new engines, new graphic engines on it or nothing. Like it's just a higher res like PlayStation 2 Red Dead Redemption 1, which is fine. I'm not even mad at it. It was like $20. Red Dead Redemption 2 is like really good. I got 25 minutes left on this chapter, so let's get into this chapter, boys. So they've been buffalo hunting. They left this town to go buffalo hunt in this like wild goose chase that they thought wasn't gonna be, and they basically genocide these buffalo that no hunters knew where they were, so they were just like. They had like 30,000 hides. Like one dude, the Skinner is going like basically like insane because like all he's doing is like hacking up buffalo every day. They eat buffalo every day. At first it's really good because it's like, oh, this is buffalo. This is like some exotic meat, you know? And then like by like the like 500th day of eating buffalo, they're just like, I don't want any more fucking buffalo. I swear to God, if I have to eat another buffalo, I'm going to unalive myself. But they don't. Okay, they don't. Like, literally, they're like, alright. Nicolas Cage is like, we have to stay longer, and he just like gets off on like killing buffalo or whatever, because they're so retarded. And he's like, no, we're gonna get more hides. So like, the Skinner's fighting with Nicolas Cage, and finally convinces him. He's like, I found a way out, through the valley or whatever. And they get snowed in. They fucking get snowed in after like 8 months of like hunting, killing, skinning these buffalo. And like they like get snowed in for like another 8 months or something. These, on the trip there, and then the hunting, and then the snowed in, and shit. So, like, the dude just got to take a bath for the first time in, like, 2 years. He's, like, savoring it. He's like, oh, my God. And, like, he's just, like, completely probably broken. He's got a lot of PTSD and shit. But, alright. Dickhead. KT, what's up, KT? Foot Clan. Let's go. Is that a lion? It's my horse. Alright. Can you hear the book that's brought this? Because this stream is sponsored by Audible.
Andrew said, sit down, Mr. McDonald. I didn't mean to give you a shock. My God, McDonald said again, and sank upon the edge of the bed.
Cardio. Okay, I should be able to give the blackmail photos to the American lobbyists now. Bro, like it's literally like Jeffrey Epstein shit.
Hey there, fella. What do you think of our governor, Nate Johns?
Nate Johns? Why, that no-good, lying, backstabbing bastard. I'd like to see him horsewhipped. Why you ask, friend?
Need to make sure I had the right man. Would you care to take a quick look at a couple photographs of you coming out of a fine place of not much repute?
As I was saying...
You'd one of them homosexual brothels there,
Nate
sir?
Johns is a fine, fine man and an even better governor. And I consider it an honor to call him my friend.
That's what's up, KT. I hope for you, bro. I pray for you. You should. You're cool. Return to blackmailer for your reward. Return to BB. Alright, let's go see BB Netanyahu. Where is he at? Where's the blackmailer at? There he is. One of my friends, one of my brother, and he was like, man, I always thought you were crazy talking about this Jew stuff, but like, literally they're behind everything. And I was like, you have to see that for yourself. Like, me just saying it, like, you're just gonna think I'm crazy or like racist or whatever, which I am, right? But, I don't even believe racist is a 500-year-old word. It's like literally like a made-up word for like the dictionary. Like, fuck that. Like, I don't even believe that word exists. So if, like they call being racist is just like wanting to be around your own people, around people that look like you, being nice to other people, but not having to like deal with them or live with them. Racism is literally baked into the human psyche. Well, there was this video I saw of this Jewish guy. This Jewish guy was like, I had to break up with this love of my life, this beautiful woman, because she was Puerto Rican or some shit. She wasn't Jewish, and he knew that his kids would be mixed and they wouldn't be fully Jewish, and the hardest thing this Hashem did was break up with his Puerto Rican, and then like he got a Jewish wife and had all these kids or whatever, which is cool. Alright, yeah, do that. Go stick with the Jews. You always do anyway, but but if I said that, like, if white men advocate, hey, we want, niggers to stop fucking with our women and Mexicans and shit or whatever, oh, well, that's racist, but the Jew can say it and it's fine. Bear one another's burdens. Let's see what this is.
$101, $102, $103, $105, $106.
I'm here to see Mr. Ross.
107, 109.
Edgar Ross.
113. Upstairs on the right. 114. 115. 116. 117.
Mr. Marston, so glad to see you. How was your journey?
Where's my wife and son?
Being well looked after. Well looked after.
I want to see him.
Mr. Ross wants to speak with you. We've had some important developments.
You want me to take out a gun and blow a fucking hole in your head right here? Right now? You want that?
Mr. Marston.
You want that?
Mr. Marston, I ask you to calm down.
Why? Why? I did what you asked. I got you Williamson and Escuela. It's over. Stop playing games with me.
It's over.
No one's playing games with you, Mr.
Play with these nuts, you fed.
But if we were to play some games, it'd be
Got
some
him.
interesting ones we could play.
Play with these nuts, bitch.
Like hanging you for murder. Or confiscating all your property. Like that little farm of yours. Or having you put in an electric chair. Those are the sort of games we could play. But we
Dude,
choose to play a
reference to the farm, John's farm from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Where's my wife?
Where's my wife, you son of a
Here is very
bitch?
nice this time of year. Mr. Marston, please. I've never insulted your meager intelligence. Do not insult mine. We've done this little deal for your freedom in exchange for all your men from your old gang. You gave us Williamson and Escuela. We still don't have Vanderlyn, but now we know where he is.
Then go and
What is happening? What's popping off? Well, John Marston is fucking pissed.
The last thing I want to do is make martyrs out of all these people. He could be killed by some petty squabble by another lowlife.
We believe Vanderlyn is holed up with a group of renegades near the wreck of the Serendipity riverboat.
Wow.
Another group of renegades. Obviously, the first group, your group, has, shall we say, been disbanded. Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go?
They want Dutch. You know why?
Mr. Marston, your wife and son.
Because Dutch probably had a plan, He had one more score, Arthur. Just one more score. Fucking Dutch.
Oh, Mr. Marston, one more thing. This is for you.
Who are you talking to? Please don't tell me you didn't forgive that. Well, bro, that autistic. I'm autistic. Probably. Most likely so, in parentheses.
Sir, this is an outrage.
but I don't diagnose myself or nothing like that. But I don't go to doctors either because they're all bought and paid fucking shields.
So did I. So did I. A long story. But now it seems I'm being put under arrest and charged with narcotic possession or some other such nonsense.
Yes.
Ross, have him release this man.
Nah, you're not a Reddit autistic. No, I'm not that bad, dude. I mean, I'll look at Reddit if I need to, like, look something up or whatever, but then, you know, I don't go that deep into it. It's not true! Like, I paint miniatures, but I'm not fucking, you know... Kate, that's what KT said. But, yeah. I have to go look at my chat because... Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna go try and piss. Alright, yeah. They're just gonna drive me around the company. I'm gonna go piss while they're fucking doing this.
Isn't this something? Lawmakers and lawbreakers working together for the good of civilization.
Like you always say, sir, the higher the stakes, the smarter you have to play the game.
I can't imagine I ever said anything quite so trite. In any case, I'm not sure Mr. Marston would agree with us.
Unfortunately, Mr. Marston isn't broad-minded enough to appreciate the unique opportunity we're offering him.
Son of a whore.
You best watch your damn mouth.
And it's strange you should say that, Mr. Marston, because according to my files, you are the whore's son. Now, what else can I recall from the files? Oh, let's see. You killed hundreds of innocent people. You've robbed at least 40 banks that we're aware of.
They told us there was a prize when you got to 50.
I'm glad this is all such a joke to you.
I want my family.
And I'm sure all the men you murdered wanted their families too. Come now. You're stupid. But you're not that stupid. We both know how this has to be. And it could be all over today. As soon as we find Dutch van der Linde, you can go back home and play being a farmer again or whatever else you've been pretending to do for the last few years.
First it was Bill, now it's Dutch. After Dutch, it'll be somebody else. Where does it end?
It ends when we say it ends. You're in no position to make demands.
Like you will. You don't just walk away from that. Buy a few chickens and make it all disappear. You should be dead or rotting in a jail cell by now. We are giving you a chance at new life. A chance at redemption. You can't erase your past, Mr. Marston. But we can.
She's running well, sir.
Such an elegant way to travel. What do you think of this automobile, Mr. Marston?
Slow.
But so convenient and reliable. Are you comfortable?
No.
You see this, Mr. Fordham? The brooding cowboy. There aren't many of these left, you know. A bit of a cliche, admittedly, but still a dying breed. Like the buffalo. Just as dumb, but not quite as noble.
They move most cows by rail these days, I hear.
Not where I'm from, they don't.
But you aren't from anywhere.
A new dawn is breaking, Mr. Marston. This is the age of the machine.
And soon, we'll all be living on the moon.
Maybe. This is the future. Anything is possible. Finally, this godforsaken land is entering the 20th century. Prosperity has arrived.
In the form of assholes like you.
I don't understand you people. The trappings of progress are here for the taking, and you're too stubborn to take them.
It's not far now. The old Serendipity wreck has been used as an occasional criminal hideout for years. We were informed that van der Linde and his gang are making camp there. We'll stop on the cliff above, and you and Agent Fordham will go on foot. I'll stay with the vehicle and keep watch.
And you'll do as I say, Marston. Don't try anything stupid.
Oh, I think he knows what's at stake. Don't you, Mr. Marston?
Let's find Dutch and finish this.
Come on then, Marston. You're with me.
Well, just don't stand there. Get after him.
Stay with me.
Why are you wasting my time? Go now. There's no time for cold feet.
Oh shit. Am I back? Sound like Alistair Mycroft.
Keep quiet.
No way.
Stay close.
Yes, sir.
Vanderlind is the priority. We go in, take him down, get the hell out of here. Quick and clean.
You leave Dutch to me. We don't want you getting that suit dirty.
If you step out of line, even once, well, I hope you're aware of the consequences.
Alistair Mycroft has never been sponsored by Audible, bro. This stream powered and brought to you by Audible. Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. Very Kino book. I think it's better than James Mason's, or not James Mason, fucking what's his name that wrote Blood Meridian. Old Penguin is still around. He's still around. No one watches his shit, but yeah, his audio is just like more fucked than mine. Mine's like Alistair Minecomp.
You go investigate. I'll keep watch here.
Alistair fucking LARP comp. Alright.
Hurry, there's somebody up there.
Alright.
Give me a minute to get over it. After a moment, he straightened.
So, like, they got back to this city that they started from, Butcher's Crossing, that was the Buffalo, like, hub, right? And it's deserted. It's literally fucking deserted. And, no one is there except some fucking guy at the inn bar or whatever. Lo and behold, everyone fucking left. Like, Buffalo stopped being a commodity. It was so oversaturated in the market that, like, the value of it dropped.
Wasn't there another one of you? Where's your Skinner?
Snyder, yeah, he died in the river.
McDonald nodded. What happened? Drowned, Miller said, when we were crossing a river on our way back.
He got hit by a fucking log, bro.
Again, vacantly. You found your buffalo, then? We found them, Miller said, just like I told you we would. Big kill, McDonald said. A big one, Miller said. How many hides did you bring back? Miller breathed deeply and sat on the edge of the bed, facing McDonald.
Hunting buffalo kept settlers alive on the Oregon Trail.
Same time Schneider was killed.
Dude, you know, I see, like, there's supposedly some riots or some bullshit going on in Oregon or Portland. And I'm like, bro, I don't even know if this is real. Some of this shit looks so fucking, like, AI generated. Bro, I'm just like, I can't. I'm too much of a conspiracy theorist, like, to my core. Some of this stuff, bro, I'm just like, come on. I can't believe people believe this shit. This is... The hell is this?
Over here! I found him!
Good God, that's our informant. Dustin, what the hell's going on here? It's a trap. Shit, Marston, you'll have to carry this man. I don't think he can walk.
What?
Bastard! We need to clear a path out of here.
Come on, then!
Alright.
You think you're tough guys, do you?
Surrender now!
Oh, they hired the fucking Indians to ambush the fucking... Who's behind this? The Jesuits? The Jesuits are behind tons of shit. But they're also controlled by the Jews, so... You know, that's how they make the Catholics look bad or whatever.
I'm so tired of fucking people saying that Iroquois fricks. Yeah, they're not Navajos. Navajo. I forget what I was even saying just now, but Nastis, he's fine. I'm on hardcore. Israel's absolutely cooked, bro. Even the normies of normies know their war crimes. Well, that's a good place to start, you know, bro. Their war crimes are a good place to start. And then, from a Christian perspective, from my perspective, finding out that they lie about who they are in the Bible is even more, like, red pilling. Like, I don't know. You know, I don't know how to explain it. But, yeah, like, I mean, oh, yeah, we are the chosen people. Yeah, okay, well, the Bible literally says you aren't. Oh, but the Bible was written by man. Okay, well, God literally made the whole universe. He can write a book and preserve it if he wanted to through man, because he literally created them. Like, I don't know, man. The war crimes are just the icing on the cake, but it's the one thing they can't lie or obfuscate. Oh, fuck, this guy's gonna die. I, was like just scrolling through reels on YouTube, just like watching shorts and stuff, and it was like, do you know the only country that has attacked the United States and never got retaliated against? And it basically described the USS Liberty without fucking naming it, like putting it in the algorithm. And it was like, I was like, this is the USS Liberty, and like it was like, and that country was Israel. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Come on, we need to get him to safety.
Holy shit. Alright, I'm about to play the other 24 minutes of this book. KT says, I'm not an expert on denominations, but I really dislike all those that yap that we must protect the Jews and be subservient to them. I believe the sailors of the USS Liberty, period. Trump actually kicked an old veteran out when Trump was running for his first term. This old like old man went up and asked him about the USS Liberty, and Trump had the old man fucking like like taken out of the thing by like security. I forget where it was, so don't get me in a line or trying to quote where the fuck it was. Exertoric shaggyism. Hello, I'm exertoric shaggyism. I can't even pronounce that, man. It's too wild. It's too wild. But yeah, KT, you're probably describing more like a Christian Zionist, because there are Christian Zionists. Christian Zionists are like Tommy Robinson, basically, but he's probably got Jew in his family, and he's like a convicted cokehead felon. Esoteric shaggyism. Hello, I am a esoteric shaggyism. Hello, esoteric shaggyism. How are you doing, bro? You're dead right now, but guess what? Here we go. We got another 24 minutes of this chapter, and then I'm gonna end the stream, alright? The game might end before the fucking book ends. I'm in a Catholic area and I'm not on board with the Vatican and all that. Yeah, the Vatican is corrupt, bro. Don't listen to the Vatican. They're fucked. But it started off good, like 500 years ago or whatever.
McDonald nodded. Wagon, too, I guess. Everything, Miller said. McDonald turned to Andrews.
We need to clear a path out
Got
of here.
cleaned out. Andrews said, yes, but it doesn't matter. No, McDonald said. I guess not. Mr. McDonald?
They're yipping and kayaking.
Why are you staying in this place? We stopped by your office on the way. What happened?
Damn it, dude.
What? McDonald said.
Come on, we need to get him to safety.
He looked at Andrews. Then he laughed, driving. It takes some telling. Yes, sir, a lot of telling. He turned to Miller. So,
This is bullshit,
you got
dude.
nothing to show for your trip. You got snowed in the mountains, I guess, and you got nothing to show for a whole winter. We got 3,000 hides, winter prime, cached away up in the mountains. They're just waiting. We got something to show. Miller looked at him grimly. McDonald laughed again. There'll be a comfort to you in your old age, he said. And that's all there'll be. We got 3,000 prime hides, Miller said. That's better than $10,000, even after our expense of bringing them back down. McDonald laughed, and his laughter choked in a fit of coughing. God, man, ain't you got eyes? Ain't you looked around you? Ain't you talked to anyone in this town? We had an agreement, Miller said. You and me, $4 apiece for prime hides. Ain't that right? That's right, McDonald said. That's
Trump is
dead
such a
right.
slob and
Nobody
the
would
government
argue with
is so
that.
inefficient.
And I aim to hold you to it, Miller said. You aim to hold me to it, McDonald said. By God, I wish you could.
You won't get away with
$10,000.
Looked down at the three men who sat opposite him. He turned completely around and, facing them again, lifted his hands and ran his...
$10,000, yeah, KT, like, the most loyal man fucking basically, like, died. Went fucking insane and died for this shit. And his life was worth $10,000.
thinning hair. Then he held his hands out toward the three men. You can't see nothing, can't you see that? Because I got nothing.
Fuck.
30, 40,000 hides down at the pits that I bought and paid for this last year. The money I had. You want them? You can have them for 10 cents a piece. You might be able to make a little profit on them next year.
Back when money was real. Fuck.
Miller lowered his head and swung it before him slowly from side to side. You're lying, he said. I can go to Ellsworth. Go on! McDonald shouted. Go on to Ellsworth. They'll laugh at you. Can't you look at it straight? The bottom's dropped out of the whole market. The hide business is biggish for good. He lowered his head and thrust it close to Miller's. Just like you're finished, Miller.
I gotta help these feds, basically.
You're a liar, Miller said loudly and moved back away from
Awful.
him. We had an agreement, man to man. We worked our guts out for them hides, and you ain't gonna back out now. McDonald moved back and looked at him levelly. His voice was... I don't rightly see how I can keep from it. You can't squeeze juice out of a rock.
You can't squeeze juice out of a rock.
You're just about 7 months too late. If you had got back when you were supposed to, you would have got your money. I had it then. You could have helped ruin me. You're lying to me, Miller said more quietly.
Oh,
Some
shit.
trick of yours. Just last year, Prime Hide. Prime Hide, that was last year.
That was last year, buddy.
What could go wrong in 1 year, just 1 year? You remember what happened to Beaver? McDonald asked. You trapped Beaver once, didn't you? When they stopped wearing beaver hats, you couldn't give the skins away.
Holy
Well,
shit.
it looks like everybody that wants one has a buffalo robe. No one wants any.
Everyone's got a buffalo robe now.
First place, I don't know. You never can really get the stink out of it. But in just a year, Miller said, least I would have noted. If you can wait 4 or
I'm
5
working
years,
on
maybe they'll
mob
find
war
some way to
bond.
use the leather. Then your prime hides will be just about as good as easy summer skins. You might get 30, 40 cents a piece for them. Miller shook his head and said he'd been paying a slight blow. What about the land you own around here? He asked. By God, you can sell off some of that fast. You don't listen, do you? McDonald said. Then his hands started shaking again. You want the land? You can have that too. He turned and began scrabbling in a box that lay on his bed. He drew out a sheet of paper and laid it on the table and started scribbling on it with the stub of a pen.
Where's this guy
I
at?
turn it over to you. You can have it all, but you better set yourself up to be a dry land farmer because you'll have to keep it or give it away like I'm giving it to you. The railroad.
Each time you hunt a buffalo, an engine
used to
cries
say
a
when the
single
railroad
tear.
came through, the land would be like gold. Ah, yes, McDonald said. The railroad. Well, it's coming through. They're laying the tracks now. It'll come through about 50 miles north of here. McDonald laughed again. You want to hear the funny thing? The hunters are selling buffalo meat to the railroad company, and they're letting the hides lie where they skin them to rot in the sun. Think of all the buffalo you killed. You could
So all these hides are just spoiling in the sun
that lay for the flies and the timber walls.
for dogs,
I
coyotes.
killed the timber wolves, Charlie Hart said. I killed them with strychnine poison.
Who's this?
There's poison in the wolves.
Miller looked at McDonald and then at Andrews and back to McDonald again. So, you
Marston,
got
lift this fellow into the back seat. Put him in the car so we can get out of here. Let's go. There might be more of them.
Christ alive! What the hell happened down there?
It was a trap. They were waiting for us.
And who is this savage? A prisoner?
This is the informant, sir.
Do you speak English?
Yes, he does, sir. He's the informant, Nostis.
Don't get snarky with me, Fordham.
We found him tied up on the boat. Then they jumped us.
Nice of you to help us out. Hell of a plan sending in 2 men to take on an entire gang of outlaws, especially when one of them's an office clerk, or social secretary, or some such.
Just shut your mouth! Come on, not now.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The motor just gave out.
Well, fix it, you fool. We need to get this man to a doctor.
Of course, sir. It's Dutch's men.
Marston, we'll hold them off. Fordham, we'll fix that damn engine.
Alright, I'm back. This stream is brought to you by Audible. Alright, I'm back. Oh, double. This stream. Double Kino Echo. Alright. We got 11 minutes and 53 seconds left right here. I'm gonna fucking do it and fucking end it. Like, retry from this checkpoint. Because it's really easy. It's not even hard. Hardcore. Because I'm a hard man. Let's go. Defend the car from justice. How do I use an item? Oh, I can't? Alright, I'm gonna play the rest of this book chapter while I fight these fucking Mexicans, alright? This stream is brought to you by Audible and it is Butcher's Crossing, written by John Williams. John Williams. What is this, like, fine print? Read by Anthony Head. Unabridged. Okay, so it's unabridged. Yeah, like, that's why the chapters are off. But, alright, anyway.
Miller said. Nothing. MacDonald said. I can see it gives you some satisfaction. By God, it does, Miller said. Except that when you ruin yourself, you ruin us, too. You sit back here, and we work our guts out, and you say you'll give us money like that means anything. And then you ruin yourself and take us down with you. But, by God, it's almost worth it. Almost. Me ruin you? If you ruin yourself, you and your kind. Every day of your life, everything you do. Nobody can tell you what to do. No, you go your own way, stinking the land up with what you feel. You flood the market with hides and ruin the market, and then you come crying to me that I ruined you. MacDonald's voice became anguished. If you just listened, all of you, you're no better than the thing you killed. Go back. Get out.
Be gone.
MacDonald stood slouched tiredly beneath the lantern. His face was cast in a deep shadow. Miller got up from the bed and pulled Charlie Hodge up with him. He walked a few steps away from MacDonald, pulling Charlie Hodge beside him. I'm not through with you yet. I'll see you again. You think you'll still any good? And said to Miller, I think I'll stay here and talk to Mr. MacDonald. Miller looked at him impassively for a moment. His black hair blended into the darkness behind him, and his heavy, pale face was possibly way out of it. Do whatever you want. It makes no difference to me. I'm business. And he turned into the darkness. After Miller and Charlie Hodge had gone, there were several minutes of silence. MacDonald reached up to the lantern and raised the wick so that the light about the flat sharpness made their features more distinct. Andrews moved the bed on his feet and close to the
Hey, no need to die!
Well, MacDonald said, you had your hunt. Yes, sir. And you lost your tail, just like I said you would. Andrews did not speak.
I can't do it anymore.
Fordham, are we ready?
Yes, sir, I think so.
Bro, is there gonna be like 3 of these?
Come on, let's get back to Blackwater.
Damn, that was close.
We're lucky to be alive. I'm beginning to see why Mr. Marston here has made it to such a ripe old age.
You'll make me blush with all these kind words. So much for this automobile of yours.
Alright, I'm gonna let
This is
them
the
talk.
future. God help us all.
It's not the automobile. A bad workman shouldn't blame his tools. Perhaps if Mr. Fordham maneuvered it with a little more finesse...
I was trying to escape an ambush, sir.
Even if it was running fine, they'd still have caught us. I can walk faster than this piece of crap. Give me a horse any day. So what now? Do I get to see my family?
Where is Dutch Vanderlyn?
I don't know.
In that case, old boy, no, you don't get to see your family. It's a fairly simple agreement, Mr. Marston, even for a man as devoid of intellect as yourself. If you'd like me to explain it to you again, I'd be more than willing.
No, you've said enough.
We'll find Vanderlyn soon enough. For now, however, I suggest we call it a day.
So how does it feel, taking a man's wife and child from him? Does it make you feel good?
How does it feel to kill hundreds of men in cold blood?
You're a coward.
You're a murderer. Actions have consequences, Mr. Marston. Come now, try to look on the bright side.
The bright side? There ain't no bright side.
Your family is enjoying a much-needed vacation, and in far more luxurious surroundings than those to which they are accustomed, I assure you. Soon you will be able to start a new life together absolved of all your sins. I can think of far more upsetting alternatives.
You ain't God.
In your case, Mr. Marston, it turns out I am. We should take the Indian to Professor McDougal, see what he can get out of him.
Good idea, sir.
I just can't communicate with them. Here we are. Thank God for that.
So, this is the office of an anthropologist named McDougal. He was thrown out of Yale for degeneracy.
We should tell you something.
Indeed, but he's been helping us deal with the natives in this area.
They see him and they presume we're all idiot academics.
Huh? Give me a hand here, Marston.
Ah, Mr. Ross. Mr. Fordham? Good day. Good day. What on earth's going on
He
here?
looks like a degenerate.
Kid got
What the
shot
hell?
in
He
the
looks
leg.
like Shaggy.
Beat up pretty good.
We'll send a doctor. Now, McDougal, we need information from this fellow about Dutch Vanderlyn. Can you see what you can find out for us?
Do my best, sir.
Make sure you do.
Professor McDougal has been a good friend of the U.S.
McDougal.
government, Mr. Marston, just like you. Why don't you see if you can help him in his study of the native problem in this country?
Drunken surfer. It literally looked like me. Alright, so only for my epic viewers and my epic fans, not even my fans, you're just people that want something to watch that's entertaining to some degree. You ain't gotta be that charismatic. I mean, I can be, you know, when I get into it. Is Warhammer in here? Yeah, bro. Warhammer's in chat. But, you know, I don't ban nobody. I don't do, you know, I do my own thing. And that's why people love me. I literally won, like, every poll of the most, like, you know, neutral, well-loved person in the sector. Ooh, brother. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't see these polls because I'm not on QE Farms or Onion Farms or whatever. I left Discord, but apparently these polls, it's like the North and South pole came together at one time in a magnetic quantum vortex that shifted the timeline so much. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. But I'm gonna finish this chapter. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stink up your chat with this, but that was a mistake. I thank you. KT, you're valid. I'll talk to you later, bud. Have a good one, KT. I'm about to end it after I end this chapter, the longest running series on this channel. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, it just went like scenic mode. Holy shit. Alright, well, this stream is brought to you by Audible. 15 minutes left. Here you go.
That was what you wanted, wasn't it? MacDonald asked. Maybe it was.
I never said nothing about nobody.
Part of it, at least. Young people, MacDonald said. Always wanting to start from scratch. I know. You never figured that someone else knew what you were trying to do, did you? I never thought about it, Andrews said. Maybe because I didn't know what I was trying to do myself. Do you know now? Andrews moved restlessly. Young people.
The famous Red Mist secret liqueur cure.
Something to find out. Yes, sir. Andrews said.
I like the pink mist more than the red mist.
MacDonald said. You get born and you nurse on lines, and you get weaned on lines, and you learn fancier lines in school.
Temperance Crusaders Rally in Blackwater.
And then maybe when you're ready to die, it comes to you that there's nothing
Woman arrested in decent retired.
but yourself and what you could have done. Only you ain't done it because the lies told you there was
Base.
something else. Then you know you could have had the world because you're the only one that knows the secret. Only then, it's too late. You're too old. No, Andrews said.
Excuse me. Careful now.
Is this actually Dutch? I figured it was just... No, he's actually Dutch.
Not the way it is. You ain't learned then, MacDonald
I thought Dutch was American.
Yeah. Look,
He's literally
you
Jewish.
spent nearly a year of your life and sweat because you have faith in the dream of a fool. And what have you got?
Alright, I'm gonna go play poker as
You
this
killed 3,000-4,000 buffalo and stacked this
chapter
The
ends.
buffalo will rot wherever you left them, and the rats will nest in the skins. What have you got to show? A year going out of your life. A busted wagon that a beaver might use to make a dam with. Some skeletons on your hands, and the memory of a dead man. No,
Dead men, let's go.
not all. That's not all I have. Then what? What have you got? Andrews was silent. You can't answer.
We could use another sucker.
Look at him. Knows the country he was in as well as any man alive and had faith in what he believed was true. What good did it do him? And Charlie Hodge, with his Bible and his whiskey, did that make your winter any easier? Or save your life? And Schneider, what about Schneider? Was that his name?
What about Snyder, bro?
Andrews said. And that's all that's left of him, MacDonald said. His name. And he didn't even come
No.
out of it with that for himself. MacDonald nodded, not looking at Andrews. Sure, I know.
call
I
that.
came out of it with nothing, too. Because I forgot what I learned a long time ago. I let the lies come back. I had a dream, too. Because it was different from yours and Miller's, I let myself think it
Think
was
I'll
my
check.
But now I
Those
know.
were the cards I was hoping for.
Don't. That makes all the difference. What will you do now, Mr. MacDonald? Andrews asked. His voice was soft. Do?
Of course.
MacDonald straightened on the bed. Why, I'm going to do what Miller said I should do. I'm going to get out of this country. I'm going back to St. Louis, maybe back to Boston, maybe even to New York. You can't deal with this country as long as you're in it. It's too big and empty, and it lets the lies come into you. You have to get away from it before you can handle it.
This will be an interesting one.
No more dreams. I take what I can get when I can get it and worry about nothing else.
20.
Count me in.
I'm sorry it turned
bored,
out for
chicken?
you the way it did.
Or you just lost your ball?
And you,
Bro.
what about you? country now. Away from it, we could do something with it. Andrew smiled. Mr. McDonald, you talk like you're putting your faith in me now. No, McDonald said. It's not that at all. It's just that I hate paperwork, and you can take some of it off my hands.
Oh, shit.
Andrew's gone up from her bed. I'll let you know when I've had a little more time.
I'm calling.
He said, but thanks for asking
I'm
me.
old enough to take a few
He gave his
risks.
hand to McDonald. McDonald shook it. I'll be staying at the hotel. Don't leave without looking me up. All right.
Are we gonna be men about this?
McDonald looked up at him. The lids came down slowly over his bulging eyes and raised.
What the hell?
I'm pleased you came through it alive.
唔係咁油㗎。
Andrews turned quickly away from him and went away from the thinning circle of light into the darkness
Hurricanes.
and into the wide darkness that waited outside. A thin new moon hung high in the west,
scared now.
giving the dry grass that rustled under his feet a faint, almost invisible glow. He walked slowly over the uneven ground toward the low, dark bulk of Jackson's saloon.
I'm gonna call.
The yellow blob of a lighted lamp still showed in a high window near the center of the building. He had walked past the long, upward angling sweep of the stairs, had stepped upon the board sidewalk and turned, had even made a few steps down the sidewalk beyond the opening of the stairs. Before he knew that he was going to walk up them, he stopped on the sidewalk and turned slowly to walk back to where the stairs began. A weakness came into his legs and rose to his upper body so that his arms hung loosely at his sides. For several moments he did not move. Then, as if beyond his volition, one of his feet rose to find the first step. Slowly, his hands not
8
touching
minutes
the
left,
banister,
chat.
I raise you.
he went up the stairs. Again, at the landing at the top of the stairs, he paused. He breathed deeply of the warm, smoky air that hung about town, until the weakness of his body was gathered into his lungs and breathed out upon the air. He fumbled for the door.
Code Chief says Forge Gang. Let's go.
A hot, still air enclosed him and pressed upon his flesh. He blinked his eyes and breathed more heavily. It was several moments before he realized the depth of the darkness in which he stood. He could see nothing. He took a blind step forward to keep his balance. He found the wall on his left and let his hand slide over it as he groped his way forward. His hand went over the recesses of two doorways before he came to a door, beneath the sill of which a thin line of yellow light seemed. He stood for a
I'm
moment
not ready to get out
before
yet.
listening. He heard a rustle of movement.
Interesting.
And then silence.
I would have had 2 aces
Waited for a moment more.
and a pair of 5s.
And then stood back
2 pair, aces
his
high.
hand into a fist and rapped upon it twice. He heard
I would have fucking destroyed your hand, bro.
The door opened a few inches. He could see nothing but the yellow light which he felt upon his face. Very slowly the door opened wider, and he saw Francine, a shape against the glow of the lamp behind her. One hand on the edge of the door, the other
Alright, last hand.
Of course.
and waited for her to speak.
Queen 2.
She asked after a moment. Is it
I'll call.
Yes.
I know your
Said
game.
still stiff and not moving.
呢個台咁邋遢㗎。
She whispered. Everybody thought you had dead. Still she
Pair of 2s, Queen.
Too much for me. Look at you all pleased with your card.
Don't forget about me.
Stood near the edge of the thin curtain.
Someone
He heard the door close behind him. He turned, but he did not look directly at her.
Ever went big with 7-2 offsuit? I did. So in the eye.
He said, I know.
Here.
I'm all right. We got snowed.
I think I'm gonna call.
King
Both us? Francie and I. Yes. Home except Schneider. He got killed.
I got to drop the audio again.
Almost reluctantly, he raised his eyes and looked at her. Her long yellow hair was pulled tight braids, lay flat against her head. A few thin
I see
lines
you
of
want to play.
tiredness ran from the corners of her eyes. Her pale lips were parted over her large teeth. Schneider, she said.
You ain't much fun.
Yes, he said that was Schneider. Francine shivered in the heat of the room. I didn't like him, she said. But it's not good to think that.
I'm done.
No, Andrew said. She moved about the room, her fingers trailing along the carved wood that framed the back of the sofa, restlessly rearranging the knickknacks on the table beside it. Every now and then she looked up at Andrews and gave him
let's
go. Walk away.
Andrews watched her movements closely, not speaking, hardly breathing.
I made some money just gambling.
Came across the room to her where he stood near the door. She touched his sleeve. Come over here, right? She said, and pulled gently on the closed sheepskin. Andrews let himself be led
Hair expressed on this face. But remember, carnival is coming through next month.
I'm sorry, pal.
Change much. She said, your face is browner, you're older.
Hey, let's watch this movie.
His forearms in both her hands, turning his palms out.
Repent now, I tell you, repent!
I'm gonna get me some new boots.
You think he doesn't see your sodomy? He sees everything!
As true as a fresh dollar bill.
Hello there. Hello there, sir. Fall on your knees. Beg for his forgiveness. Hear me, masturbators. Self-love is a most despicable sin. The time for judgment is near. Repent.
I ran into that angry-eyed Indian outside the bank.
The flames
Okay, I'm back. What the hell? I'm gonna. A butcher's crossing, and I'm gonna end it. What do you think about that, bud?
There is only one who can redeem you. Turn the other cheek to sodomy, or you will surely
I dropped my
burn.
shit, so sorry for the Kino echo.
Repent, and you will find your way.
But this was brought to you by Audible. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left. You ready? You ready, bitch?
Hear
Ready?
me now.
Ready?
Automobiles are the devil's work.
They are like completely distraught. They are losing their mind that they can't make money off of these buffalo hides and shit. Type shit.
Ran her fingers lightly over one of his
Make your peace now while you still can.
Andrew swallowed.
Blackwater
You
has
said they
become
would
a
be hard
hotbed
when
of
we got back.
sodomy and fornication.
That was a long time ago. Yes. Francine said, Goldie, I thought you were dead. I'm sorry, he said. Francine. He paused and looked
Help!
at her face.
Help!
Her eyes wide and transparent. He closed his fingers around her hand. I've wanted to tell you. All winter while we were snowed in, I thought about it. She did not speak. The way I left you that night, he continued, I wanted you to know it wasn't you, it was me. I wanted you to understand.
It wasn't me, it was you.
You were ashamed, but you shouldn't have been. It wasn't as important as you thought. It is, she shrugged. It is the way some men are with love.
Whoa, mister. Excuse me.
Young men, Andrew said. You said I was very young. Yes, Francine said. And you became angry. It is the way young men are with love. But you should have come back. It would have been all right.
Better book than Blood Meridian.
I thought I couldn't. And then I was too far away. She looked at him closely. She nodded. You are older, she said again. There was a trace of sadness in her voice. And I was wrong. You have changed. You have changed so that you will come back. Yes, he said. I have changed. That much at least. She moved away from him and turned so that her back was to him, her body outlined sharply by the lamplight.
I'm sorry, pal.
For a long moment,
Learning to
there
walk.
was silence.
Sorry, bud.
Well, Andrew said, I wanted to see you again, to tell you. He paused and did not finish. He started to turn away from her toward the door. Don't go, Francine said. She did not move.
Where do I go, bro?
No, Andrew said. He stood still where he had turned. I won't go away again. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you ask me. I want to stay. I should have. It doesn't matter. I want you to stay. When I thought you were dead, She paused and shook her head sharply. No. You will stay with me for a while. And the reddish gold light from the lamp trembled about her hair. You will stay with me for a while. And you must understand, it's not like it is with the others. I know,
Clumsy man.
Andrew said. Don't go. They looked at each other without speaking for several moments, making no move toward each other. Then Andrews said, "I'm sorry. It's not the same as it was, is it?" "No," Francine said. "But it's okay.
Francine.
I'm glad you came back."
Jolene.
She turned away from him and leaned over the lamp. She lowered the wick. Still leaning, she looked back over her shoulder at Andrews, and for a long moment studied his face. She did not smile. Then she blew sharply into the lamp chimney, and darkness cut across the room. He heard the rustle of Francine's clothing and caught a glimpse of her dim shape as she walked before the window. He heard the rustle of bed clothing being turned back and heard the heavier sound of a body sliding upon sheets. For a while he did not move. Then he fumbled at the buttons of his shirt as he moved across the room to where Francine waited in the darkness. Chapter 2.
Chapter
He
15.
turned in the darkness.
And that was the end. That's the beginning of chapter 3, and that's chapter 14. It's chapter 15, even though the retarded Audible author, which is this stream is brought to you by, said that it's chapter 3. Idiot. Learn to read a book, or compartmentalize it at least.
I think I soiled my britches listening to you talk.
He will show you the right path.
I guess I'll let you press day 2.
I just thought that was the right thing to do. Alright. I'm dead. I'm gonna... And the chapter is done. Took me, what, like 2 hours to do, like, a hour-long, like, chapter. Took me 2 hours. Yeah. So there's a lot of, like, precursor upon this. But I'm gonna shut out chat, because chat is where I came from. Chat is where I will go. Chat is where I will die. Shout out to Interdimensional Lizard, Esoteric Exoticism, Esoteric Shaggyism, Imperator Forge, KT, me, myself, because I'm always in chat. It can't be stopped. Coded Truth. Only the realest niggas survive. And if you can't survive, well then, maybe look at your DNA, motherfucker. $218.20. Perfect.